And countdown is beginning, by the way. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and they're off.
So this should be a pretty exciting race. Both of their PBs are pretty tight. I'm actually not. I'm pretty sure Sweden's gonna be running old route, although I don't know. I haven't seen him running lately, but
Oh
I know he's
yes.
a little bit out of practice. I don't know how Ivan is. He might be as well.
Yes, sweetnumb is going to be doing old route because I remember his last race. He was doing the old route, and then Ivan, I'm pretty sure he's been doing new route throughout the whole tournament. So we'll see how it goes.
It'll be difficult to compare, but a general, you know, estimate is around 3 minutes. Just like add 3 minutes to Ivan or subtract 3 minutes from Sweetnum for times once they're past a certain point. Once they're past rec ship or so, it's around you can start using that time.
Oh, by the way, we should do some introduction. My name is Kikoman Shoyu, and right with me is Fuzda.
How's it going, guys?
So the usual series intro, get in there and then get out as fast as you can.
It's like Ivan's already having a little bit of trouble with the doors. And as we all know, whoever wins Series Station always wins the race. As it is the ultimate test of a runner's skill.
So it looks like the streams are just about 10 seconds apart, but they're pretty equal, I would say. Yeah. Oh yeah, Fiza will have them synced up in a moment.
Looks like Sweetnum got a 45 and Ivan got a 44. Not a big deal at all. They've got plenty of game left to go.
I think just having to get out of series is like I think everybody don't really like series, right?
Yeah, I think even people who are like halfway decent at series don't really like series.
Just for some clarification on the route differences, old route is what we call the early grapple, late ice, where new route is late grapple, early ice.
And I know we said before when we first started that they're both a little bit out of practice. I'm going to assume, probably safely assume. But with two runners such a high skill caliber as these two, you probably won't really notice it unless you are really looking for it. They're both still very, very good runners. Anticipate a lot of pretty cool strats because this is the category. If you want cool strats, this is the category for you.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
You won't be able to really see any of those strats because the first 7 minutes of every Super Metroid run is more or less the exact same.
Also, even with the route differences, you'll see like different strats between the two.
Of course, one of my favorites is always in the early grapple route, Red Tower. It's a very, very satisfying room to execute and to watch, in my opinion. But of course, then you have the nail-biting bomb jump to the wreck ship E-tank for late grapple route. That's always interesting to watch. Looks like a few minor mistakes, minor hiccups on Sweetnum gave Ivan the opportunity to already catch up some of the ground he'd lost, and as soon as I say that, of course, Ivan falls down in decline.
Commentator Chris.
But Sweetnum wall jumps, though, they're very fast when he does them correctly. It's just the fact he does them so quickly that makes it very difficult to execute well. Often pushes up or down to break out a spin.
But as you know, with even though Sweetnum has a slight lead over Ivan, it's anybody's game at this point. So don't place your bets now, I guess.
Yeah, what are they? 3 items in. They got 97 more to go.
So we got the BT fight. The trick is to shoot 5 P shots, then 4 missiles, and then at the stomach blast off 3 missiles after that. It looks like both runners did their BT fights very successfully and optimally.
Yeah, it's a pretty annoying fight actually because there's there's a lot of skill involved in the BT fight, but there's also a lot of RNG whether or not the little balls you shoot drop missiles and where they drop the missiles, so you can pick them up separately. Looks like Sweden doing an interesting thing here. Doesn't feel comfortable relying on missile drops from the waivers, decides to shoot them with P shots instead. Oh, going for the D boosts. Always interesting to see those. Those are really tough D boosts. You have to wall jump check the pirates in order to get the correct positioning for those D boosts to get past the ledge. That is, of course, what TAS does, but it's not easy to pull off.
All right, coming up is the first secret break of the game, which is the mock ball to early super. Very essential in a speedrun of Super Metroid, of course.
A 6:43 super time for sweetnumb. It's a very respectable time. Ivan not too far behind either.
Of course, here's an upcoming trick that every Hundo runner tries to execute with the really tight reverse mock ball out of their reserve room. We'll see how that goes soon.
This is the first major difference in representing other routes is going into this room, collect these items. And like Keiko said, this reverse mock ball can really make or break an early run. Costs like 7.5 seconds if you miss it. Sweetnumb does seem to get it. And he's going for the quick drop.
I haven't missed it, but it's going around.
Oh, yeah. Looks like Sweetnumb wanted to do the bounce ball out of the door there into the next room. Something that's hard to notice here, but you'll see both Ivan and Sweetnumb, they lay that bomb where they know the reel will be once they come back on, they move them back into the on-screen. And it's just these really, really minor things with camera, enemy movement, and bomb timers to farm the enemy efficiently without really wasting any time because you're waiting for the bombs to explode on those blocks anyway. Really the only item in this category that will help them out is a super missile because everything else isn't really necessary or even like helpful at all. A super missile would let them have 4 supers at Kraid, which will just make them a little less reliant on Kraid's drops. That's the level of planning ahead that some of these players have to do to run this game.
Speaking of minor stress, though, that the one that you just mentioned about the bomb to the reel, I do find that like really cool to do. Like there's a lot of minor strats to be performed in Hundo, and it can prove worth it in your run.
Yeah, it looks like Sweetnumb wanted to keep on going right. It looks like he almost forgot about Spazer, but I may be wrong, but it looks like he wanted to go right. Forget about Spazer. Can't blame him. Not my favorite beam.
I think a lot of runners consider that beam not their favorite anyway.
Sweden has a pretty sizable lead on Ivan here, and most of it is honestly from the reverse mock ball. It's a pretty hefty trick to lose here.
Nice super entrance to create there.
Interesting. Sweden going for the Kego through that little Zila there instead of going for the Spazer shot. I mean, just these little things you notice here that shows just how, I guess, not used to 100% sweetnumb is.
But
he's a very experienced runner in other categories, but this is not
yeah.
his preferred category.
But I just noticed that pseudo screw that he did to the that green key hunter. That was really cool. First time I've seen something like that.
That's a pretty fun strat. There's a lot of different ways to get through the key hunter warehouse room. The most usual one, 100%, is just to do an auto cancel missile into that key hunter and to shoot the block. That's the fastest and probably the easiest. But that pseudo screw that sweetnumb did is a remnant leftover of probably his any percent experience, where missiles are a lot more valuable.
Nice great quick kill by both winners. Well, I have noticed sweetnumb in doing any percent more often recently, so maybe that's why to what Puta has said.
It's I mean, you would think that it's not like terribly hard to switch between different routes and categories, but little things when you get to this level, just like little tiny things, are really hard to remember.
Especially when you have so much of the route like engraved in your muscle memory.
Yeah, the more you do it, the number as the years go on, the more you do it, the harder it is to forget which strat to do for what category, what route.
Yeah.
This is good. Both runners have 5 supers. It's possible to have 4 here, which isn't like a deal breaker. It's just every little super is helpful. I would say, I'd say both routes desperately want to have 5 supers here. Even like you want to have more supers for going to Crocomire to open the pink doors after Crocomire, and you want to have enough supers to open up all the doors in Wreck Ship, and to have a super to kill Fantoon going to Wreck Ship for Ivan. This just makes you less reliant on drops from the gamuts after Speed Booster.
That's really good movement by both of these runners. Like you can see how skilled they are. It's crazy. So for the next 2, 3, maybe 4 minutes or so, it's gonna be a lot of item collecting in Norfair. But right after Wave, there you will see the route deviation. So, yeah.
Yeah, we'll see Sweetnumb head down after Bubble Mountain to Crocomire and get grapple and those items, those missiles. And we'll see Ivan head straight out of Norfair, leave Bubble Mountain, go through B-Tom Speedway and head to Ice, and then go to Wreck Ship. So far, this is a pretty decent pace Sweetnumb is on right now. And I think that's one of his hallmarks as a player. Very consistent early game.
Both of them had a little bit of trouble in that lava room there, but
it's kind of funny, which is like it's like probably the easiest room they've done in this entire run so far.
Yeah. Right, they both made it up Bubble Mountain, with the Cacodec final boss there, so that's good.
Pretty good speed booster time for sweetnumb here, and just worth pointing out, sweetnumb does have one more super than Ivan does right now, which may not seem like it's that important, but it really can tip things in your favor if you get bad drops from the gameits. Sweetnumb gets 0 supers from the gameits. Ooh, not a bad choice there from Ivan. I see that happen a lot more often when people do the late grapple route. They choose to farm more than once. I feel like the health is a lot more important because they're not going to have an energy tank from Crocomire to go up to the wreck ship with, and fewer opportunities to farm elsewhere.
Another nice deboost from Ivan, by the way.
Yeah, the deboost off the Ripper. That's pretty good.
I find that when you deboost, it's just a little hard to do a quick sharp right after. It's like requires like fast inputs. But I mean, it's cool to get it done though. But I think it's a little hard.
Yeah. And this is where their routes deviate right here.
So we get to see Sweetnumb get to see the cutest boss in the game, I guess. Crocomire.
Cutest? I don't know, man.
And I did a poll on, I think in somewhere. I think it was somewhere in another match before, and then everyone was like, "Yeah, Crocomire is the cutest boss." I'm like, okay, sure.
I don't know how you couldn't say Mother Brain. Obviously, that boss just screams cute. Oh dang! I was watching Ivan. I missed Sweden's Crocomire fight.
Yeah,
Crocomire can be a pretty annoying source of RNG.
it was pretty perfect actually. Got all of his shots in, and he used the missile and super, and then the wave beam. So it was a really really good fight.
That's good. So Sweden's hoping for at least one super drop from Crocomire here. Oh, he just got it. Good.
I'm going for the alpha spark. Let's see it. Nice.
Unfortunately, falls into the door instead of landing on the platform and then jumping through. But this is a little minor thing to remind him. This is where ice is a little bit helpful for Red Tower. It makes this climb a lot easier to do. You can just oh well. Yeah.
Nice jump. Okay, he made it. That was just a weird series of wall jumps there, but he made it there.
Oh, I was thinking that was way too early for Sweetnumb. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Wow.
I mean, it looked close, but I think he had it under control. That's just a really, really frustrating strat to miss, because if you do miss it, it costs around 15 seconds, and it's one of the more costly mistakes in the run you can possibly do. Oh, that is okay.
Nice beta bomb room from bomber shot Ivan. The that shine spark. That's like I think it prevents some lag by doing that.
Yeah, killing them and having the power bomb is a little better. Oh, looks like Sweden was actually farming here. I mean, I guess.
Sometimes it's better to be safe than sorry, you know.
I can only assume it's like because he's in a race, because I don't think he would ever farm otherwise with that amount of health he had. Dang, and a very, very nice Crocomire exit gate room by sweetnumb.
Oh, Ivan just missed the ocean fire. He tried to shoot it with missile. You have to wait just a couple frames right after you shoot it. I'm not sure the exact number, but it's if you shoot like a super missile, then you can spark right after shooting it. But with the regular missile, you have to wait a couple frames.
Oh, interestingly, it looks like Ivan's going to actually be doing X Factor strats, which is interesting because you normally in this route you would see people Doppler Phantom, because that way they can use Spazer in bowling to get rid of the robots out of the way. And also a little bit easier for wraparound.
Mm-hmm. That strat though, I find it very hard to execute, but it seems like it's pretty precise to perform.
Doppler Phantom?
Oh no, I meant the bowling strat where.
Yeah, no, that one's pretty annoying.
Right, here we go. Let's see the Phantom fight by Ivan with his X Factor shots.
Nice and fast. Unfortunately, wow, nice. He managed to pull Phantoon away and from those flames. It's actually pretty skillful to do that, because if you pull away to the right too fast, Phantoon doesn't properly follow the pattern you're used to. And you have to adjust it up quite a bit.
Ooh, did he? Oh, wow, nicely done.
Very nice cleanup of Phantoon from Ivan there.
To answer somebody's question about who you would say can't tell who's the head, yeah, we won't really be able to tell who's the head until after Lord Norfair. I mean, a really good point is when G4, but right before actually picking up X-ray is a good point where we can tell who's the head.
I'm just leaving Norfair as the convergence point, but a very, very rough estimate is about 3 minutes difference right now. So you say Ivan killed Phantoon, I don't know, like 22:20 or something? I wasn't really paying attention. So if sweetnumb kills Phantoon at around a 25:20, that'll be about equivalent. It's really, really rough though.
So this is where grapple comes makes this easier to cross the moat, so that you don't have to perform that ocean fly.
And sweetnumb has a lot of health here, like like a lot.
Yeah, this is one of the advantages about old route compared to new route. You have that one extra E tank, so.
And those extra couple of rounds of farming he did at the game, it's after grapple, I think that really helped him a lot. But otherwise, looks like Ivan's just playing it safe here in the spike room.
We call it the worst.
He was going for some strat and he missed it. I wasn't quite sure which one he was going for, the spark or the ball boost.
I think it was the ball boost, but oh well. Oh, so close.
Oh,
nice.
I'm always a fan of this, the double bomb. That's a lot safer.
Okay, and then boost. Oh, not sweetnumb. My bad. Is going to fight Phantoon, and he's also be perform the X Factor shots.
I think Ivan got a fast slow, so we'll see what sweetnumb gets here.
Ooh, mid.
Ivan! Oh, this is gonna cost him. This
Ivan,
is
be
more
careful.
or less, yeah, that's 15 seconds lost right there, because I'm assuming he's gonna be doing the ship refill here, because I don't think he likes to do late gauntlet. Oh, sweetnumb,
Oh
yeah, that was
no!
it.
He
Early
missed
jump.
the he missed the connect on the X Factor. Oh, and he dang. Nice status track, by the way, by oh, he missed it, but still, but the first part was pretty good. Just the ending, it's okay.
Okay, so I think we said, well, Ivan was like a 22-20-ish Feint Tune kill, and sweetnumb is around a 25-30-ish.
Yeah, about.
So it's a roughly equivalent still. It's no huge mistakes. I think if sweetnumb got that last round, or the second round, he would have been a little bit ahead. But as it is, Ivan has a pretty significant problem with his health right now. He has to be pretty careful about what strats he does. He can definitely. Oh, looks like he doesn't. Let's see what he does here in return to Attic. Okay, he's playing it super safe. I don't blame him.
Yeah, this is where.
Oh no, he can't. I was gonna say I wonder if he can grapple bowling, but nope, he certainly can't do that.
Yeah, this is where one of the advantages of old route comes into play too, with that extra E tank. So
and grapple apparently.
Yeah, he's gonna grapple too. I think I'm wondering what he's gonna do. If he's gonna just take the damage from the spikes or do the bowling spark.
Yeah, bowling spark costs about 102, 103 health ish, depending on where you do it, and you can get across the spikes with Varia with just 2 jumps, and that'll only do 60 damage. That's definitely 40 damage he wants to save here, but it looks like he's going for the spark. I don't know about this. I don't think it's worth it.
Going. Oh, and I think if I recall, he had about 20 something in his reserve.
Oh yeah, I think you're right.
So it's highly likely he's gonna go for the refill. So we'll see. And then you see how grapple was very useful for the airship E tank for sweetnumb. So that's one of the advantages of the old route over new route.
And so Ivan got a little bit messed up in the return spike room. Let's see how sweetnumb does. This could save him a lot of time over Ivan here. Wow, that was actually a really, really fast return spike without doing any deboost, which I don't normally. Wow, cool. I have to look at that later. See how we did it. Usually people try to go that fast without doing deboosts. They I guess can, because they can't go through the spike platforms. Oh yeah, that looked like a not good short charge. Unfortunate.
Oh, that key hunter just didn't make it through the or the power bomb didn't make it through that key hunter there.
Yeah.
Unloading all of his missiles, man.
Well, sweetnumb did have 70 missiles after Feint Tune, and he's gonna be going pretty low.
Yeah, so Ivan had 31 energy, and he needs about 231. And he needs 225 minimum to do the gauntlet spark. So yeah, I think he's gonna refill.
Well, he might not need to if he. We'll see. I'm not sure what he's going to choose to do here, because he could go up to the top ledge and spark up, and then oh no, he's going to refill. He could have jumped off and played it safe in the criteria power arms
Yeah.
and jumped off to conserve some health there. That could have saved him the ship refill, but looks like he just wants to play it safe. I don't blame him in a race setting. Oh. Ooh.
And then I'm just gonna assume that sweetnumb's gonna perform the bowling sparks.
Oh, he's got plenty of health. He doesn't have a care in the world.
That was actually pretty cool what he just did. It looked like he stopped the chart, got the chart in the door transition, which was that was the first time I've seen that.
Yeah, sweetnumb likes, like, normally you see people do a stutter 2 to have her bowling spark. Sweetnumb likes to do a stutter 3 or 4, and he he taps through the door so he doesn't have to pause while the door is opening. I'm not. Yeah, it's interesting.
All right, Ivan made it through the coming blocks there. You do not want to be in the side. You want to stay in the middle. Bad times if you fall on one side only.
Yeah. Sweetnumb, with as much health as he had no problem sparking all the way from the bottom up to the wreck ship reserve tank.
Alright, so upcoming is the item collection of Prince Star, starting with the green and then going into pink. Takes about, what, 6 minutes or so? Or 7 minutes of item collecting here?
Yeah, something like that.
During that time, I want to point out that if you guys aren't following the runner, you guys should. On your left is Sweetnumb. On your right is Ivan. Both of them have been at a GDQ, perform races, and they're really high skilled runners. So yeah, check them out, man.
Oh, Ivan's fallen down Twitter's power bombs. That's one of those times where you really want to be careful about not pushing up or down while you're wall jumping, because that's a pretty costly fall. Probably a minimum of 5-6 seconds.
Yeah, he was smart enough to like go to the left edge so that he falls on the that small platform instead of like falling all the way down.
Dang, a good catch there by Ivan. It looks like he was definitely too far forward for the power bomb and or spark into those missiles up there. If he's too far forward, it's pretty easy to bonk on that platform because he'll hit the underside edge of it, and the power bomb wouldn't open the other door that he's going for.
Nice, he did the what we call the Mission Impossible strat. It's I think it's if I remember correctly, it's slightly faster to do this strat than going down and around. I'm not entirely sure how much it saves, but it is a little faster.
Yeah, I have absolutely no idea. I don't think I've seen any figures or seen anyone actually time out every single room to figure out the differences. But yeah. It was a pretty cute little deboost by Ivan there off that Rio. Oh no! Sweetnumb jumped way too early to mockball into that room, and unfortunately has to go around and collect that super and E-tank combo.
No.
That's well,
That's
there are worse places to fall, but that's still I'd say 40-second time loss.
like going. Okay,
This
taking
is probably a
the.
better idea because there's no
Yeah.
dodge. It might not be because of the rolling as opposed to the running, but it's not a big deal. So hopefully he remembers he can just jump out across to the right instead of going down. That would save him a little bit of time on the way back.
Yeah, speaking of door transition, since Pooh's the big, very critical on door transitions, the less time you spend with door transition, the better. So you can see these runners performing jumps through them, or just lining themselves up so that the door stays in the middle of the screen, and you save like maybe like it depends. So you can save a lot of time overall.
It's certainly a lot more than arm pumping. So.
Oh my gosh!
Gosh, Sweetnumb. Whew, buddy, that's unfortunate. Looks like Ivan does get it. Oh, Sweetnumb.
The nice blockbuster.
Yeah, good blockbuster from Ivan there.
But oh my gosh, Sweetnumb.
All right. Yeah.
I'm going to say it's still anybody's game until after the well, it's still anybody's game still, but Ivan had a lead over Sweetnumb. It's just a rough estimate though.
Yeah,
So we'll see.
I would not be surprised. Ivan has messed up some things, but Sweetnumb has had some really unfortunate incidents that cost him a lot of time. I think falling into the Decora pit probably cost him about 25 seconds, plus missing those E-tank super missiles probably cost him about a minute from those both. So yeah, that's unfortunate, but Ivan's now Meridia, which is an extraordinarily difficult section of the game. A lot of little things add up in this section very quickly.
Because this is new route, the big one is the ice clip. But and also he missed the platform. So
yeah, that's one of those little things.
Yeah. Dang. But that's where you can see the pros and cons about the old route and the new route. The ice clip is what can just pretty much put you back in, like give you the lead, or will set you back by a lot. Especially if you have to attempt the ice clip like more than 3 times.
I wonder if that D-boost was worth it off of that Rio. Probably not. That was cool though. I think Ivan just a rough benchmark so we can get some idea of comparison. Ivan had a 36-26 Green Hills missiles. We'll see what Sweetnum gets here.
About 39:48, around there.
Yeah, it's not as bad as I expected, but I think 3 minutes is probably a little bit off. We'll see. We'll see if Sweden gets Blockbuster as well. Looks good.
Nice. No, Ivan was trying to get the what they call the beach ball strat, but it's it's a really tight mock ball there.
Yeah, it's really hard because that scroll you're going into in that room is a red scroll, so the screen doesn't the camera doesn't move with Samus as quickly as it does in open areas, so you can't really see what you're doing. It's mostly a blind by feel kind of deal here. It's a tough room because of that.
Okay, and then here come the botch wound.
Oh.
I think Ivan got like one of the worst patterns.
Yeah, that's the tough pattern from Bot Wound, but I think he missed. He missed quite a few supers, unfortunately. And at the same time, Sweetnum misses the short charge at Main Street Missiles 3 or 4 times, so looks like those mistakes about cancel each other out.
The attempt for the full halfie incoming.
5 wall jump, looks clean.
Nice. Nicely done.
Might be able to down. Oh, he didn't go for the down back. Dang, Ivan.
You have to be. I know. I remember that down back method. You have to like be a little bit higher. Is that what it is?
I mean, I don't know the exact pixel numbers, but you have to be pretty close to the ceiling on the spark to be able to down back afterwards. I know it's not like pixel perfect or anything. There's plenty of room for it, but it's definitely not easy.
Okay, so here we come. Dragon. Everybody's favorite shrimp. I'm not sure, but it looks like he missed a couple particles.
That's fine. He got lucky with the lottery, so even with a bad opening spark,
Nice.
Oh! There's a lot of chain damage, but yeah, even with the bad opening spark, it's still a pretty easy 3 spark. He did get the meat sparks. Oh wait,
it's a spark suit.
Yeah, he did. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't quite tell because I think we're watching at 30 FPS, but looks good.
Now, for those who don't know, the spark suit is it can be faster than getting the blue suit. I mean, it's getting it a little faster than doing blue suit because then you can run, whereas with blue suit you cannot.
So yep, looks like he does get it. It's a pretty good time saver. I even wanted to kill that mock tread at the bottom there to reduce a little bit of lag. Looks like he's gonna be getting the E-Tank now. It doesn't honestly matter, but the people usually prefer to get this E-Tank after Plasma because it makes it a lot easier to manage your health in lower Norfair because you won't be getting an energy refill or E-Tank for quite some time.
Oh, Ivan was trying to do the okay, I don't know what that. It's a blue suit strat, but he missed it. I think he bumped into the door at the opening.
Yeah, doors are Doors are pretty funny in Super Metroid. Doors, all doors except for flashing gray doors open pretty slowly, and they open from the inwards out. So you generally, when you're trying to get through a door, you want to jump towards its middle. But even then, it's a 2-tile block height, and same as the spin jump. Spin jump sprite is a 2-tile, well, roughly 2-tile block high sprite. So you can get stuck in there when the middle 2 blocks of the door are open, and the top and the bottom block are closed, and you get stuck in a crouch because you're stuck in the door, I guess. So that's what happened to Ivan there.
By the way, sweetnumb had a really good. Oh, wow. Okay, so sweetnumb had a really good botch fight, and he got to go happy, and he got the down bad. What a guy. So Ivan is he, I guess he's claiming he's gonna kill Shaktul after he does his job. So for Shaktul.
Pretty good opening spark from Sweden does not get lucky.
See, oh, and got the goop. Nice.
Pretty clean up given the bad luck Sweetnum was given. That was pretty funny on more from Ivan there. Why would he be pressing up there? I don't get it. Okay, it's fine though.
Oh yeah, by the way, yeah, Ivan got the right clip first try. I forgot to mention that. So, doing okay so far.
Yeah, this is certainly, I think, Ivan's race to lose at this point. I mean, it's still plenty of gameplay left, but I think Ivan has a decent lead.
I just want to mention Sweetnum got the Wampo jump, and then got the first happy. That was really cool.
Looks like Sweetnum is going for the Aqueduct speak heave as well. Unfortunately, misses it. And a pretty good plasma rune from Ivan there.
Oh,
this looks good.
Nice. Oh, I called it too early. But still, that was pretty smooth until that part. So far, movement has been looking very, very good the whole time. I mean, there's just like hiccups here and there, but not too bad.
Oh, this murder segment has been pretty good for both of them, except for the beginning of it. Oh. See the spring ball. Looks
nice.
Good.
Very nice. There's like a lot of names for strats and such. I don't know what that one was called.
I mean, I just call it Aqueduct something or other.
That makes sense.
And that's
Yeah.
literally what I call it, just Octo something or other. That's probably what it should be named from now on.
Okay, sounds good.
I don't know. So I'm selecting Spring Ball as Ivan heads down to collect the last reserve. Sorry, the third reserve. There's still Norfair reserve. I don't know how I could forget. It's like my least favorite room. A lot of cool strats for Ivan coming up here. Let's see if we can get one or any of them. Oh, gets...
Ooh, nice double D boost there.
Yeah, that's about good enough. Let's see.
Alright, we're gonna see this upcoming Spring Ball strat.
Oh, no.
Mr. Super.
Yeah,
It's okay.
I think the old way of doing that strat, I see a lot of the older runners that haven't really, I guess, relearned it, is to jump through that door going into Kraid's mouth entrance. I think it's a lot easier to not jump until after. But
Yeah, I think it. I agree with you because I do that strat as well, and I jump right after the entering. Oh, when I enter the room, I jump. So and it's a little easier to aim.
This looks good. Oh man! And all swag set, restore dive, and that is a fantastically difficult strategy.
Oh my goodness! Wow! Dang man, swag. That speedball is really tight, isn't it?
It's not even okay. So here's the thing about that strat. It's actually really easy to short charge way too much and come up way short. It's a really tight balance of how much you want to short charge and how little. There's no real in between. So it's pretty tight.
Dang. Okay, sorry. That was just really amazing.
Yeah, it's a really cool strat in my opinion. One of my favorites. It's like Ivan successfully managed to keep his speed in that room. It's a pretty hard room to time your space jumps accurately.
And then sweetnumb doing the you missed the aqueduct, whatever it's called.
Yeah. A nice early chronic boost from Ivan there. $52.38. Low Norfair elevator for Ivan. We'll see what sweetnumb's at. And Sweetnumb, of course, still has to pick up ice, so that'll be even a little bit more of a difference. Oh, this doesn't look good for Ivan. I don't think he's going to make it all the way across here.
The power bomb is too early.
And he laid the power bomb too early, unfortunately. And literally just a block too early, too. Like, dang, that has to insult to injury right there.
Yeah, just these little things, like little mistakes that can add up. So it may not seem like much, but it can add up. Just saying.
Thankfully, Ivan does not fall here. He mockballed into the room to prevent any sort of shenanigans. He's laying that powerbomb underneath the super pack there instead of by the missile to reduce a little bit of lag. And I forgot about Sweetnumb doing that strat. I love that strat, dude. Oh man, it looks so cool.
Oh my goodness.
That is a really tight Kraid entrance to Springball. Oh my gosh, that was crazy.
Oh, I don't know about sweetnumb. Dang. Sweetnumb tried to go for the same strat as Ivan did, but it's missed it.
It's not easy. I would really doubt anyone has more than like a 20% success rate with it.
Alright, here comes the easiest room in the game.
Clever, Keku.
Well, for those who don't know, it's actually called the worst room in the game. Sorry about the motorcycle, but in any percent, it's called the worst room in the game because how tricky that room can be to getting up there.
Really, in every
But
other
because
category, except for 100%, it's a tricky room.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Nice mockball out of the ice room.
Oh, yeah. I'm not sure. Oh, no, he didn't kill that last key hunter.
Yeah, killing those key hunters, like at least, well, if you kill all of them, you definitely have reduced the lag by a lot. But having one or two left over is not too bad as having three.
It's probably one of the largest lag reduction savers in the entire game. Like it sounds crazy, but killing all three of those key hunters probably saves you around 2 seconds just from lag alone.
Whoa, nice double KO there by Ivan.
Oh no. Oh, that's brutal. Wisely, sweetnumb recognizes that it's a bad idea to just stay in the spikes and lava because the speed booster's interaction with it slows you down a lot. So he grapples across that room, but he did fall in the lava, which caused him to lose his speed booster. His space jump speed, and it's pretty slow. But you know,
Here comes Fiddly for Ivan. So it takes about not takes about, but I mean takes 20 charge wave ice plasma on Rizzy. But you can see Ivan using a combo of supers as well, so it speeds up the fight little.
He used 9 supers, which I mean, sorry, 8 supers. I think unless I counted wrong, but I think he used 8 supers, which if he'd used one more, it would have reduced his charge amount shot by 1. But maybe he just identified that Ridley was still in the middle of a swoop. It didn't really matter if he used one more super. It would still take about 2 more shots worth of length anyway. But either way. Oh, sweetnumb.
Nice.
Space jumping. Oh, what a daredevil. Space jumping across to get the GT missiles. There's a man who does not care. And Ivan going for the blue suit reverse powerhouse. I mean...
Wow.
I mean... I guess I sound surprised because that's an any percent strat if I've ever seen one. There's no real need for it to do blue suit powerhouse because you have screw attack. It does make it a little bit easier because since you're short charging, you have less speed and therefore more time to time your space jumps. I guess the lag helps too to help time it, but I don't know.
Wow, nice nice shot to the green gate there.
Yeah, that's a tough shot. Pretty similar to the one above Crocomire, that green gate. Ooh, falling through the door there is actually a little bit slower than wall jump checking it.
It's short charging?
Is this the? I think this is the last time for Sweden that'll cost him a lot of time to miss if he screws it up. So hopefully he can get. Oh, okay, good. He got out of there. Ivan jumped a little bit early with Spring Ball to get Harubi Special, even though I know he doesn't like it being called Harubi Special.
Yeah, I don't know why it's called that. I don't know. We'll just, I guess, leave it as it is.
Because I don't. What it is.
I think sweetnumb cleared out all the key hunters there.
Yeah,
Very
you
nice.
can see, like, well, maybe you can't see, but it's pretty obvious how much faster that room is, even compared to just killing 2. It's actually pretty crazy. Oh, shoots a little bit early. He doesn't get a hitbox fully off on that last side hopper. And shoutouts to Franker Z, by the way. Can I get a Franker Z in chat for those Franker Z missiles that I've just picked up? Looks like Sweetnumb unfortunately missed Powerhouse. That's actually pretty costly. A few seconds there. Ivan did get the Leap of Faith. That was a pretty cool strat. And he rolls across the top of it.
Oh yeah, so Ivan still had to fight Crocmire. Shouldn't take him too long to get there. Maybe about 2 minutes, maybe. But you'll see him soon.
Even with the Crocmire area and grapple and all that, seems pretty. I mean, it's not a huge gap, but I think Ivan's in the lead. That power bomb might be a little bit too high. I don't think so, but maybe. We'll see. That Ivan just laid, that is.
Yeah, I think it's too slightly. Oh no, he made it! Oh wow!
That was really close, but alright.
Alright, so you see one of the advantages of the new route over the old, where it just takes one charge shot from Plasma Wave Ice to kill Crocmire.
Yeah, it just completely eliminates any Crocmire RNG, which is pretty nice since it costs like 2 seconds each time Crocmire swipes, as opposed to opens his mouth immediately. And this will also give Ivan a chance to. Oh, well.
Oh,
maybe not. Okay.
Well, he had one more chance anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Bike suit.
I guess actually missing that actually costs you some lag frames as well, since Crocmire being boiled alive in the acid actually is pretty laggy if you have it on screen.
Oh, he's going for it even though.
Yeah, even though Crocmire's already there. That's fine.
Okay, he missed. He missed both tries, but okay. What he's going for, if you guys don't know, the spike suit, and he was gonna attempt to save that, or the X-ray spark, which is very, very hard to do, to keep for such a long time.
Oh, Sweden goes a little bit too early as well.
Oh, and then here's another advantage of new route over old route. Because Ivan has a space jump, he can just pretty much space jump to the missile upcoming.
Yeah, that just makes it a lot less nail biting, but yeah, there are advantages and disadvantages to both routes. And with this, Ivan has one more missile to pick up, and sweetnumb has three more missiles and a reserve tank before he can leave Norfair. So it's kind of close.
Yeah, they're both. Let's see. So Ivan just picked up. I think he just picked up one of the last missiles in Norfair.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, he has the Crocomire Gate one to go still.
Oh, right. Yeah. So then sweetnumb just need to pick up the reserve and missile here. So I think they're gonna be. Let's see. We'll find out once
Yep,
they exit
things are coming
Norfair.
together very shortly.
Yeah.
Nice, good shot on that gate. He'll be able to aim with his mock ball. He'll be able to get under it as it opens, saving him probably a handful of frames, I guess, maybe a little bit more.
You know what they say: save the frames, kill the animals.
I agree. All right, so 1-6-11 elevator for Ivan. Yeah, it looks like sweetnumb's going to be about 35, 40 seconds behind.
Yeah, I think that's a good estimate. So now it's gonna all come down to movement and Turian. Oh, and Mother Brain as well. Like
yeah. There's not too much Ivan can do to really lose 40 seconds. The biggest thing, of course, is Metroid skill.
yes, right. Especially in Hundo, like if you get caught by the Metroid, it's because of all the energy you have, it's gonna take a long time. So it's definitely crucial to not miss the baby skip.
Or dying to Mother Brain. I can't discount
Yeah.
that. I don't think I can discount that at all.
Alright, we're gonna see a high five shortly. And then let's see if Ivan can pull off the reverse flicky.
I don't really think he'll even go for it. I know sweetnumb will, of course, because it's. Pretty sure he was the first. Yeah, he definitely was the first one to pull it off RTA. So.
Yeah, and then Behemoth was the second one.
I think Stravaris was actually the second one.
Really?
Yeah, he did it on offline on his. He has it on his YouTube.
Say what?
Yeah.
And then we can only hope a few of us can be next. Well, I hope to be next. Okay, here's a sweetnumb attempt. We'll see how the. Oh, he missed the shot.
No.
Never mind. Oh, he's going for it. He's
Go
going
back.
For it.
All right, that's fine. I wonder if he knows. He doesn't. I know he never really watches other racers. So I know he probably isn't aware of how far behind or ahead he is.
Oh my gosh!
My god!
Oh my goodness!
Two jumps off. That certainly made up for him going back for it and losing 10 seconds. That's probably completely fine. Why is he trying to kill? What is sweetnumb? What are you doing?
My heart was beating so bad for him. Oh my gosh!
I mean, I'm pretty sure Ivan should just forfeit, but on the other hand, he didn't actually get the entire thing, so probably not. I think if Sweetnum had gotten it, he probably should have forfeited.
It's like, oh, race over, done. I'm done. I'm
Yeah. Can't compete. You can't compete, man. I think the only thing that can compete from there is like a 3-jump Metroid skip or something. Unfortunately, I think Sweetnum going back for that more or less sealed his fate. That did cost a lot of time.
Alright, so sweet. Ivan got the mother brain missile. Unlike a certain runner commentating, me didn't forget them. I like this upcoming strat here that Ivan's gonna do. That's so smooth. Breathing all the yellow bouillon and then shine parking all the way up to that super missile.
Yeah, funny thing about that, I actually never learned where the visual cue for that was until literally just like a day ago. Just randomly. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. Turns out that visual cue is really easy. You just shoot as soon as you see the first one. That's literally it. Who knew?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, so Ivan picking up the final missile of the route, and then he's gonna be heading down to G4 and into Turin.
This is a let's see. This is a pretty good. I guess maybe potential 118 pace from Ivan here, and it's still probably a sub 120 pace for Sweetnumb here. So these are definitely still really good paces from both these runners.
Yeah, I agree. I think you're right. I mean, we'll confirm when we get to G4, but I think you're right. It looks like about a 40-second time difference between the two.
Oh, is it gonna work? Oh no, it's a little bit off. The little mini there's a mini reverse link that you can do there in those little steps.
Okay, so
112.
12, 12. Yeah.
Sweetnumb jumped a little bit late here. Unfortunately, not going to get the mock ball into those little tunnel. I guess the main reason Sweetnumb's going to be this far behind is pretty much entirely because of him missing the super missile and E-tank combo near the Edecoons.
Oh, what?
Oh, good attempt.
Oh my.
I'm happy he attempted it because you don't really see. I don't think literally no one else attempts that.
Yeah, I think Sweetnumb attempts a lot of like different strats. He was attempting the slope park for those who don't know. Okay, so 311. Oh, that was like
he's
he
lost a lot of time going back for reverse slinky, honestly. Nice.
Like
Good
room
first,
one.
oh, yeah, good first room for Ivan.
Oh no.
No.
Commentator curse, I guess.
Yeah, room 2 is usually the easiest room, unfortunately. Solid room 3 from Ivan.
Okay, not bad, not bad.
Solid room 4 from Ivan as well.
Alright, now here comes the baby skip.
Oh, that was close.
Ivan.
Yeah, he
You
did
get
some
it.
safety jumps there because his second jump was pretty. Oh, nice, fantastic strat from room 2 there from sweetnumb.
I just
That's a
realized
really
something
really
too.
hard down back.
By the way, I just realized something too. Sweetnum has a really good amount of supers. It's
Yeah, I'm not
crazy
really
into
sure what that's about. Yeah, I have no idea what it's about. I know he did trip refill.
ammo management, maybe.
I got nothing. I can
oh,
only assume good super drops. Oh, he probably. I
mm,
think he collected drops from Dragon and Ridley. I think that's what happened. Maybe
okay.
I'm wrong.
So Ivan had to attempt the spark strat of the zep skip twice. So that, I mean, not that big of a time loss, but having to attempt it twice.
Since
Okay.
Ivan did chip refill, we see 230 missiles. An early spoiler that he very likely indeed did get 100%. So
Okay. Sweden made the baby skip too. So okay, here we go. Mother Brain 2 for Ivan.
yeah, literally all Ivan has to do at this point is just not soft lock, and he's won. That's about it.
Yeah, you can very easily soft lock if you don't perform the stand up glitch incoming perfectly.
Ooh. Nice. Good recovery.
the down back strats of the death skip are so cool.
I think one of the. I don't think downside is necessarily very difficult, but I think it's very difficult to recover once you mess it up once or twice. It's hard to come back from it. It's always impressive
Yeah.
to see someone still go for it and then get it. Oh man, that's always annoying to me. Mother Brain dodges down right. It's like after you've already fired your shot, so there's no way to like anticipate or react to it, and you just miss the shot entirely, even though it's wave plasma, which has the biggest hitbox in the game.
Yeah.
It's like, really, dude?
Whoa. Okay. Sweetnum's okay. Oh, he didn't take off Varia. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, he's okay now. So if you have Varia on during the Rainbow Beam part and you're trying to perform the stand-up glitch, you have to damage yourself immediately. Otherwise, you won't trigger the cutscene and you will miss the stand-up glitch.
Let's see if Ivan goes for. Oh, I think that was timed. It was a pretty good Metroid manipulation on his part. Not bad. You might see he has a number of shots left from Mother Brain here, but he had a really good, even though it wasn't a 0 shot or a 1 shot, it was still a very good stand-up because
Yeah.
the Metroid died as soon as, well, very quickly.
Yeah, it was 2 Hyper Beam right after, so pretty good. I mean, optimally 1 is good. Oh, I think optimally it's 1 is the best, and then like 0 is you still have some it had that cutscene that happens.
Yeah, there's still more to the stand-up than just the number of shots after Hyper Beam, though. You don't want to take damage while the Metroid is filling you up, because the Metroid has to have a couple of checks. First, it has to have 10 sets of onions hit the Metroid, excuse me, for it to die. And then you have to be at full health. So if you take damage by jumping into Mother Brain, that slows down the cutscene. In addition, and if you have the Mother Brain miss onions on the Metroid, that also slows down the cutscene. So it's a lot more than just a number of Hyper Beam shots after a stand-up. And then there's also manipulation you can do where if the Metroid gets hit by the 10th set of onion rings near the right side of the middle of the screen, that cutscene is actually shorter as well. It's really, really complicated, and it's very difficult to do optimally.
The more you know, the more you know.
Looks like Ivan will be cleaning this up with a 119, a very respectable time in a race.
Yeah, sub 120, very very good. And you can see Sweetnum attempting the blue bomber, and then so you see Ivan with the 119.36. He had an SRO time of 119.37. GG to Ivan. Great job.
GG to Ivan. It's a very, very good time. And he'll be advancing to face. Oh, shoot. Where's the bracket? He'll be advancing to face the winner of.
Oh,
This is the semifinals. Or
yes.
the finals. Wait, where are we?
No, he's going to be advancing to face the winner of the Skruger Zosti match.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, there it is. I was looking at the wrong bracket, wrong side. Dang, that's going to be. We're getting to the final stages of this tournament, guys. Semifinals is up next week, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, we got some really cool matches coming up. And Sweetnum finishing with the SRO time of 120.33. GG to Sweetnum.
Yeah, GG to both of them. And this does mean Sweetnum's 100% tournament life is over, but GG to him. He had a really good showing. And I mean, barring some random thing where Ivan forgot a super missile or a power bomb or a, that's really about it. Because we saw he had everything else. So that should be Ivan's match in the bag.
Alright, we have to confirm they got 100%, which is highly likely they did. And especially for those who are a bit familiar with the Hundo routes, or if you actually know where all the items are, pretty sure they haven't missed anything. Somebody pointed out the bracket is almost AGDQ race, and Behemoth, wow, Ivan, and oh my gosh, it almost is.
Yeah, so let's see who's coming up. Which races are coming up? We have coming up tomorrow at 3 p.m. EST. We have Behemoth versus Enmit, and that'll be the winner of that match will be facing the winner of the match on the 4th at 6 p.m. EST, which is Jack versus Anaconda, Wild Anaconda 69. So
we got some really good.
Really, just a straight up AGDQ rematch. All 4 runners from AGDQ could just be facing off in the semis together, which would be pretty interesting.
Yeah, I mean, unless
I'm not gonna say that people can't beat them. I'm just saying that it's pretty impressive for them to have a consistent showing in tournament setting as well as performing at AGDQ. Looks like Ivan did get 100%.
So confirmed. GG to Ivan. What a great race, though, honestly, between these two runners. A lot of cool shots that were performed. Of course, you can't count for the mistakes, but it was very critical stuff. But yeah, the really cool shots just makes up for it.
All right, so they both did get 100%, which is of course expected.
All right, awesome. GG to both of our runners, guys. And again, Ivan will be progressing. As what Fusa said, he's gonna be facing off. That's just repeating, but he's gonna be facing off the winner of Scrooger versus Zosti, and we'll see how it goes after that.
Yeah, I think that's all Super Metroid on this channel for today. So thank you guys for watching. I'm not sure if there's anything else coming up.
For today, let me just check out the schedule really quick. Okay, these are confirmed. There's nothing going on today, but tomorrow there's a couple of things going on the Speed Gaming channel. There's Shovel Knight, Super Metroid at 2:30 p.m. Then Mega Man 3, Final Fantasy 1, and then another Mega Man 3 series. So, want to get your Speed Gaming entertainment done? Check it out tomorrow. And so, yeah, we'll be signing off. My name's Hikuman Shoyu,
And I'm Fuzda.
and we'll be see you guys later.
All right. See you guys.